Hello? Hi, I'm VT and I buy lots of Legos and have time to build them.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
This is for you, Wolf. 16 months. Oh my gosh. You guys just have to imagine the tubas yourself. Tubas, right? Tubas coming through. Tubas and trombones. Thank you so much for that resub, Wolf. I appreciate that so much. And look, we got VT, we got Mac, we got DJ BJ. Apparently Mac is almost going on vacation. Where are you going on vacation? That sounds exciting. Somewhere not so hot, maybe? I don't know, it is hot, but now we have these friends that we can borrow their pool, so that's nice. Seriously, last night I was like, man, the fact that we can go swimming now is absolutely going to make this summer a lot more bearable. 100%. Off to Georgia with my mom, so not less hot, but no work, and you're with your mom. So that's pretty cool. That's very exciting. That'll be really fun. Uh, I should honestly, I should mark. Well, no, I don't want to mark up the book, but I should probably mark where I was. I think I was here. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Yep. Yes. Hey, and it's Sean. Yeah, I turned off all the voice mods just for today. I was like, you know what? We need a break from the voice mods for a little bit. We're going to turn them off. We're going to turn them off for a day. So I don't make everybody's eardrums bleed for the next 2.5 hours. Doom, how are you? It's a nice, cool 100 degrees in Georgia. Humidity well over 100. Oh, so yeah, no, not any cooler. Can confirm. That sucks. That is not ideal. But you know what? I don't know. It'll be okay. Georgia, wow, yeah. That just reminds me of what's it called? Gone with the Wind. Who is easier to discipline, your children or your Twitch chat? Oh, my Twitch chat for sure. Because if I don't want something to happen during my Twitch chat or like during a stream, I can just turn it off. I can just disable it. I can't just disable my children. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely frowned upon. Can't do that. Not that I want to do that, but I can't just click a box and just be like, I don't want this to happen just for the next 2.5 hours. I can't just mute my children for 2.5 hours. Sometimes I feel like some people probably wish I also had a mute button. I kind of sort of wish everybody had a mute button. Or I just need I need a rewind and a volume control. That's what I need. I've had to learn how to accomplish volume control. And it actually took me a long time. It took me until I was doing lashes. I got into trouble because somebody apparently thought I was talking about the church too much, but I was like, well, I just answer questions that my clients ask me. So my salon owner called me into the office and was like, so we're getting complaints that you're talking about your faith too much. And I was like, I'm really sorry about that. And she said, I mean, you know, we don't want to be associated with anything. We want to be not politically, not religiously, not anything. We just want to be a neutral place that people can go. And I said, I completely understand that. And I totally respect that. I will say though, that if somebody asks me a question and says, well, I heard that your church believes this, that, and the other, and that's not true, I am going to correct them. If it, you know, I don't ever bring it up in conversation and go, by the way, I'm a member of this church. That's not how I do things. I answer questions and it'll come up organically. And then I'll say, oh, actually this is blah, 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 blah. But I had to learn. She was like, okay, well, I understand that. And I respect that. Just do your best to keep your voice down. And I learned I had to shut my mustache. I had to be quiet. I had to learn how to be quiet. So I learned, and Charlotte, this is something Charlotte is learning now. That even though she feels like she is whispering, she's not. And that was something I struggled with a lot in my, in like my whole life. I've always, like, when I talk really quietly, I legitimately feel like I'm whispering, but I'm not. I'm talking at a totally normal level, but in my head, I'm like, I sound like I'm just whispering to people. This is ridiculous. Nobody can hear me. And Andrew's like, no, you're fine. So this is now what I'm teaching my own children. I'm teaching Charlotte. I'll be like, Charlotte, you are being very loud right now. And I know it sounds like you are whispering, but you're not. I promise I can hear everything you're saying. You don't have to talk any louder. And she goes, well, I just feel like I feel like nobody can hear me. I'm like, I know what that sounds like. I know what that feels like. I totally know. I totally get it. Oh, we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can mute your children / disable your children, but it is frowned on in most cultures. Agreed. I heard your church advocates for voice mods. Can you imagine if we had voice mods? Somebody's speaking and then all of a sudden they just turn into a chipmunk. Definitely make for some interesting meetings, that's for sure. I feel very sleepy today. I got to bed late last night and I feel like I'm sleeping okay lately, but I feel like I just got to bed really late last night. And so I've been kind of sleepy all day. And then we went and played over at a friend's house. And, that's always fun to have my kids go over there and play with other kids. Charlotte did not grow up with that because when Charlotte was really little, I was working. And so I did not send her over to people's houses. I swear somebody just knocked at my window. Hold on. The FedEx truck was just out there, so maybe something was delivered for Ander usually gets fishing stuff. But I when I worked part-time, I didn't go to play groups or take Charlotte over to people's houses or anything like that because I was either working or I was always like on the days that I didn't work, I had to get like stuff done. I had errands to run. And so Charlotte and I spent the day running errands together. We would go to McDonald's or something and I would get a Dr. Pepper, a big, large Dr. Pepper. And then I'd get Charlotte like a Slurpee and we would run errands together. Or we would stay at the house and we would clean or we would get things done, around the house or something. And so I just never took her to friends' houses and stuff. So Charlotte had a very different childhood than Auden is having because we have lots of people that we hang out with now just because I'm home more often and because I'm looking for places to take my kids and people to, go hang out with my kids. And so I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of guilty that I didn't give that to Charlotte because I could have, but I didn't really think about it at the time when she was younger because I was working and I was busy and I had other things going on. And so I just didn't really think about it. But Charlotte now, and of course, Charlotte now, she's the only girl among all the boys in our church congregation. And so she does not, all her little girlfriends are from school, but none of their parents want to let her get together with any of her friends. Not that they don't want her to do it, but like they won't answer me. We can't make any play dates with them because we just constantly, they either go, yeah, that sounds great. And then I never hear from them again, or they just don't respond at all. So I feel really bad that Charlotte doesn't really have a lot of girlfriends to hang out with and play with, but she does FaceTime them. I don't know. It makes me feel kind of bad. It makes me feel really bad, actually. And I still have not messaged that lady in our neighborhood that Charlotte has that lives, or that was like the parent of Charlotte's little bus buddy. I tried to make that play date plan with them and then she just never showed. And I just wasn't really sure what to do. And I still haven't reached out to her. Cause like we have these little friends that live right around the corner, but I can't help feeling like the mom doesn't want to. Oh, I think we're done with this piece. Oh, that's a Zelda sound effect right there. Oh, but I just feel sleepy and I just feel a little drained, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. Okay, so now we're moving on to a second part. You know what? It would be so nice if I had something to look forward to this summer, like a trip. If I were going home to visit my dad or if we had like a Schlitterbahn trip planned or something. We don't have anything planned. So that's probably part of it. It's probably part of me feeling kind of like, well, we're just kind of living the day to day, living the dream, I guess. Socialization. It's not just for puppies. It's for people. I grew up playing with all my cousins. My daughter had a couple of neighbor kids. I feel like it is very different. Yeah, it's true. It's important to try. And because then if you do decide to send your kid to public school, it isn't going to be quite as traumatic as it was for Charlotte. It was so traumatic for Charlotte because it was just me and her all the time. she was never away from me ever. And then all of a sudden she started going off to school and was away from me for hours and hours and hours during the day. And that was a huge adjustment for her. And I feel like she would have adjusted. I mean, she did eventually adjust, but I feel like she would have adjusted a lot better if she had, you know, the opportunity. Like Auden will go over to a friend's house for a couple hours so I can get some things done. And I never had anybody do that. Hey, it's Van. Long time no see. What am I looking for? She's reading her books in there. I don't know what I am. Bless her. I also never did this with Charlotte. See, this is what happens. You have the first kid. And sometimes I feel kind of a little bit guilty because I feel like I was still trying to figure things out as Charlotte's mom when she was really little. And so I sometimes feel like Auden has a more put together mom because I've done this before. But then at the same time, I also have to remind myself that I feel like I was a pretty dang good mom to Charlotte as she was growing up. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm a bad mom, but when I was working, I actually felt like I was a better mom because I was less stressed out all the time. And so I actually feel like we spent a lot of time together. I did not socialize her as much as but she was able to socialize at school and learn how to be around other kids and everything. She's really, really blossomed in school, and I'm really grateful for that. We will definitely be homeschooling for middle school, but it is what it is. Hey, it's DJ. It's not Monday, is it? Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. If Charlotte spends all day hanging out with friends, then she won't be able to spend all day watching TV. You're right. It's Tuesday, isn't it? No, you've still got a good 40 minutes. You got plenty of time. Where's this piece I'm looking for? Great Scott. I definitely don't feel like I'm a great mom most of the time. I do my best. But I feel like I am a relatively, well, the quote goes, what is it? Like only good parents feel the struggle because they're actually doing the work or something like that. Okay, wait, what? They're missing all these. Oh, no, they're not. Never mind. Okay, so, oh, these instructions are weird. Okay, this is gonna go. I kind of have to look. Chain, what's going on, my friend? Oh, that's already together. Chain. Chain. How does this go on? Okay, 1, 2. But that could be so much clearer. So this goes, oh no, it could not be. I am just, okay. I think this goes on one side. Oh, I thought there were more pieces involved. There were not. And then this goes on this. I think so. There we go. Okay, I did it. Those instructions were really weird. They could have broken it down into, they could have given one more picture here, but they wanted to save on ink and printing, so they kind of combined the pictures. Lego would never do that. Lego would take their sweet time and print as many instructions as it takes, because you are worth it to them. Oh, I need 3 of these. Okay, maybe if I could look at what I'm doing. Yeah, they would never just combine. VT, does this hurt you when I'm building non-Lego and I'm going, oh, well, that's a weird thing. Like, does it hurt? Or is it not so bad? Lego is Lego. Now I'm calling VT Lego. Lego is very VT. And then that goes there. Okay, but you also do still have to give them some credit for them putting this together. This may not be Lego. That's true. Lego would. How much do you guys think a Lego Thunderjaw set would go for? I paid $80 for this one. And the tall neck was $80. So I would think the Thunderjaw would be more because the Thunderjaw is. It's actually a good question. Is the Thunderjaw larger than the tall neck? Like if you were to put a Thunderjaw on its tail, do you think it's about, no, tall necks are, oh, I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. I don't know. Thunderjaws are pretty large. They're pretty large fellas. I guess the difference between a Thunderjaw and a tall neck is the fact that you just don't fight a tall neck. Tall necks are not dangerous. They're just doing their thing. They're just walking around and doing their thing. I would think that a Thunderjaw set from Lego would probably go for more than the tall neck set. I would say it would probably be 150, maybe. Maybe 200. I don't feel like it would be over 200 though. But you're right. They would charge accordingly. Yes, they would. Because that is the Lego way. And I know a lot of people do complain about the price of Legos, but the reality is Legos last forever. Unless you are the helmet that Benny wears in the Lego movie. That cracks. Every time. I don't think you'll ever understand the frustration I've had with Flego not staying together. Just one set gave me PTSD, and it's been a thing with many. If this set holding tough, that just means this brand might have some quality control. It could be. I don't want to make it a regular thing to just buy knockoff Flego. I just really wanted a Thunderjaw. What I really should do is break down that Volkswagen bus I have and try and sell that, try and resell that. And then I should probably try to get the Milky Way or the Deku Tree. I think they're about the same price, honestly. I love the idea of the Deku Tree, but I also love the idea of the... Is that another one like that? I didn't think I had another one like that. But I love the idea that the Milky Way is like wall art, you know? So I'm kind of like, not to mention the Deku Tree, you kind of sort of get like two sets in one. You know what I mean? Right? Don't you? You can change the color of the flowers or something. Okay. Oh, it's right there in front of my face. It's right there in front of my face. And then I need this one. Okay, so this goes on the thing. This goes on here. And I know you guys can't see a whole lot of what I'm doing because I can zoom my camera in. Would that help? Let's see. Is that better? Because now you can kind of sort of see like, ooh, what kind of sort of? That's a slightly better. The Deku Tree is amazing. He can be from Ocarina. That's what I thought. It's got like two versions of it. Susie really wanted a Thunderjaw. If she removes all life from Earth, that's the price she's willing to pay. Yep, that's me. I just want a Thunderjaw. Gosh, dang it. Oh, this goes in the middle like this. Okay. Like what? Oh. Okay. And then this top one goes on here. A lot of people say they glue Flego. I can't do that, so I suffer through the bad build process. I thought about it. I was like, maybe I should just freaking glue it. Ah, the craggle! We don't say super glue around here. We say craggle. We craggle it. We craggle it, even though we do use super glue. We don't use crazy glue. Okay, that looks right, right? That looks like a good situation, right? I don't know if I could glue Lego just because, I don't know. You never know, man. Like you might want to break it apart someday and let your kid build it. You know, I don't know. That's part of the reason Lego lasts, you know, I think that's part of the reason, part of the price point with Lego too, is the fact that it just lasts for generations. I saw a comic, I think we've talked about this before, but I saw a comic of, it was like back then, and it was this little boy running through the door, or what was it? It was like, Um, it was like, 20 years ago or 30 years ago, and it was a little kid running into the house with Lego bags, and then it said now, and it's the same kid, but he's a dad now, and then he also has a kid, and they're both running in with Lego bags into the house. It's something that you can share with your kids and something that you can, pass along, and something you can do together. We were just talking today at my friend's house. We're talking about how hard it is to do pretend play with our kids. And I don't really know why it's so hard, because my mom used to do pretend play with me when I was little, and she used to do it with me for hours. And I feel really guilty for the fact that I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to sit and play pretend. Like Bluey, they do these big elaborate pretend games, and some people that's really like, that's doable for them and that's fun. And I'm an imaginative person, but I don't want to exert the energy to play pretend. But my friend was saying, give me Legos and we'll sit and play Legos for hours. And I was like, yeah, I feel that way too. Like, it's just endless, but it doesn't require a lot of mental gymnastics. You know what I mean? Hey, it's Landrider, whose video is frozen and I can't hear. So I'm assuming that's on my end. I would say so. Is anybody else's frozen? If I zoom the cam, you can see the instructions. Redeems extreme zoom to make you cover the instructions again. Instructions. I mean, you can't necessarily, like, I don't know. I don't know how much you can see of the instructions. What am I looking for? The black piece, which is a small black piece. There it is. Okay, so these go up here. I think it goes this way. Landrider. Oh, nope, lies. I think it goes this way. There we go. Like that. And then this guy goes up here. I went to Legoland in Denmark before Legoland became what it is now. Lego's always been popular, but it exploded even more in popularity when the Lego movie was released. And now they've kind of rebranded, but not rebranded. Like, the Lego characters look the way that they did in the Lego movie now, And so we went long before any of that happened, but we had a great time. It was really fun. We couldn't understand anything. It was in Denmark, so we couldn't understand anything, but we had a good time. It was pretty good time. It's pretty good time all around. And then 2 of these. I am very curious to see how this all comes together. But that would be really frustrating, to spend the money on something and then have it just not even stay together, That would be really, really frustrating. Well, that's that. Okay. I know it's here somewhere. There it is. It's Sydney. That's right. Sydney's husband's sister works for Lego. And I was like, does she get a discount? Which I'm sure he gets asked all the time. Is this the right? I don't feel like this is the right one. I mean, those are the same. Am I missing something? This is my question every single time. Building this whole set, I've been like, am I missing something? Charlotte was so sweet. She came in and cleaned the office for me for me last night. She brought in this cardboard box. She went out to the cardboard and she okay, what is it? Is it 3 minutes? She went out to the cardboard like bin we have outside and grabbed a box of cardboard, brought it inside, taped it up, came into the office, put all my Lego bags in that cardboard box and said, "Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?" I'm trying to be monotone. And I said, "Yes." And she put all my Lego bags in a box, even though the Lego box is right next to the box. And I was like, thank you for that. I love that so much. Thanks, babe. I mean, no, but for real, I greatly appreciated it. I don't understand what one of them, the small eight-legged creature ascends the liquid drain. Then liquid flows. Its grip it can't maintain. The star makes the drain dry as it was before. And the small eight-legged creature ascends the drain once more. Oh, man. Bad situation. Really bad situation. Oh. Oh. There. That would have been, oh, that would have been nice if they would have told me to do that before I did that. That would have been great. That would have been nice and good. This, that's just like that. More, more, more. And then this side, I think I have the right piece. Yeah. I don't know why they showed it that way on the instructions, but that's okay. I'm sorry. Did I use the wrong? Oh. I used the wrong size. You noodle. So boring. No personality whatsoever in my speech. So boring. What a great song to test drive Melodyne. I mean, do your worst. It's here. This is for... That's not what I need. That's not it also. It's not, it's not here. Too much emotion. That more reminded me of, in Dune, when the Emperor comes down in Dune Part 2, and he's like, more. Which maybe is what you're going for, I don't know. Okay, I'm looking for this piece. I am almost 100% positive it's not here. There's a 4. I need a 3, 1. I'm telling you, it's not here. I'm telling you, it's this piece right here. I need a second one, but I can't find it. I guess I just have to like... I guess I just have to go through all the white pieces and figure out. Because, like, what do I do if I can't find one? I'm gonna overhype that piece when I find it. This is what we resort to, right? Yeah! I found it! Oh my gosh! I found it. I found it. That's what we had to do. I had to start taking all the white pieces out. There you go. Yeah, I know. I've listened to my fair share of ASMR, and I find some of it very soothing, and I find other bits of it very obnoxious. I'm really picky about the ASMR I like, but I guess kind of everybody is. Thunderjaw, 24 meters long, 9.5 meters tall. Tall neck, 8.75 meters long, 18.5 They are really large. Once you get up next to one and then you gotta fight it. Whew. That's where stealth comes in handy. Darren, I'm whispering for 20 more seconds. How are you? Whisper yelling. I've had to do that before. I've had to whisper yell. Okay, what am I doing? Apparently Stixel, wow, everything, now I sound so loud. Apparently Stixel took that as I'm supposed to come over here. Stixel. When we were at our friend's house yesterday. Are you serious? I'm nipping this right now. Where is it? Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Channel point redemptions. Oh, those are actions. Okay. I'm going to say 1 user per stream. 1 user. Oh, hold on. Okay. We are at the final, only for a limited time. We are on the final. I feel when I'm monotone, I just sound so bored. I just feel like I sound very bored. I guess monotone could be considered a robot. Lego ASMR. Absolutely. Could do it 100%. I feel like I could absolutely make that happen. Just whisper and then clicky bricks together. Maybe you're onto something. Combining 2 things people really love. Lego and ASMR. I have some clicky bricky. ASMR clicky bricky. I have some ideas of ASMR actually, but I'm not about to start an ASMR channel. That is just too much. I don't have enough time. I have too many other ideas. Maybe if I wasn't trying to accomplish 75 other things, I would do an ASMR channel, but ASMR is so oversaturated. No emotion. Everything is saturated. Everything. It's hard to come up with something unique or that stands out these days because I feel like all the topics are all just everybody's trying to jump on every bandwagon. But that doesn't stop ASM artists from succeeding because I've seen so many channels on YouTube that have millions of subscribers. And I'm thinking, how do you grow when everybody's all doing the same thing? How is those things? Everybody's whispering, everybody's clicking into microphones, everybody's going into microphones. How do you stand out if everybody's doing the same thing?
Okay, so hang on. I have an idea.
Okay. 6 seconds. I even have multiple ideas already, like even now, that aren't even gaming ideas for YouTube channels, but like, when the heck am I supposed to have time to do that? I don't have time to do any, like, I can barely even function and keep up with the same things I've got going on now, like with all the things I've got going on now. You know what I mean?
Searching. Where are you?
Is that one? That one's not even unlocked. Okay. This one. Apparently, I need to come up with like a mega redeem so that when people have tons and tons of channel points, they have something to do with their channel points. I'm sorry, isn't this where I was supposed to go? Oh, I missed one over there. I am so... all my flabbers are gasted. Oh, it's under the bridge, probably. No. Nope, it's not.
Why? I just...
They're like... Oh, there it is. Found it. I'm almost out. Don't worry. You know what was a great way to spend channel points? Are you serious? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. You know what? That's the last one. It's fine. Oh no, there's a second one, but you know what? I think I'm gonna wait. How are you supposed to know which ones are rupees and which ones are hearts? You know what is so interesting? I actually looked on my VAD from yesterday but it was muted for some reason. I don't remember why. It was muted and I could tell just from the shape of my mouth that I was talking with a Southern accent. Isn't that funny? Just follow the Nintendo model and increase the cost of channel rewards by 40% across the board. I have raised my channel point prices. Apparently not enough. No, channel point redemptions are fine. They're fine. It's a great way. Honestly, I was talking to Sydney about this just today, actually. We were talking about how you make money on Twitch and how people, you know, make like an income on Twitch. I would not call my earnings, I would not call income because I really don't make a whole lot, which is totally fine. I don't stream for money. I don't do that. What money I do make does go toward like, you know, paying bills and stuff. Does help my little family. Greatly appreciate that. But that's not the reason I started streaming in the first place. Obviously, if you can make an income doing something you really love and doing something that makes you super happy, obviously that's great. And I think that's wonderful. And I wish more people could do that. But it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work. Like Ander works really hard and he loves to fish, but he works really hard to make that his business. I mean, it's not just a matter of him being like, I want to be a professional fisherman. And then the business comes in. He works really hard. So we were talking today about how to make money on Twitch. And I think I've said this before, but I honestly would get rid of my affiliate status if it didn't take away channel points. I don't want to get rid of channel points, but I really wish what I would do is I would set up a YouTube membership type situation because I do qualify for a YouTube membership. Oh, this is the best one. Ready? Gather yourself. He's ready, baby. Either that or he's so tired of this. He's like, ugh, I've done this so many times. Like, let's get this over with. Skykeep, that's what it's called. I couldn't remember what it was called. I love this temple, though. I really love. This temple gives me the same kind of vibes, not as evil, but the same sort of vibes that the final temple or Ganon's castle does in, what's it called? Ocarina of Time, where there's like a little bit of every temple in it. I really liked that a lot. But if I was to tell somebody now, like if somebody were to say, okay, I've got, you know, I'm making a little bit of money during streaming, but I don't like, I don't really love the fact that I'm forced to, my viewers are forced to use ads and things or watch ads and things like that. What I would do is I would, if Twitch, let's just say this, if Twitch were to announce, which I think they have announced, this is a possibility. If they were to announce that you could use channel points without being an affiliate, I would probably get rid of my affiliate status so I didn't have to run ads anymore. And then I would probably just set up like a Ko-Fi/Coffee, however you pronounce that. And I would probably set up like a Patreon or a YouTube a membership or something that people can also, it's kind of like a subscription because you pay monthly for it. But I think YouTube doesn't keep as much of it, I think. I can't remember. Can I not? Oh, because I'm in that one. Okay. Can we do this all in one shot? Is my question. I don't think you can. I think you have to... Because I just do not love... I mean, I was just telling Sydney this today. It seems odd that Twitch, like... It's like, congratulations, you've become an affiliate. Now it's going to be almost impossible for you to grow because now all your new viewers are going to watch pre-roll ads. That's such a stupid... That's such a dumb exchange. It's like, well, okay, but so you have to run more ads on your channel in order to make pre-rolls go away, but then you're running ads on your channel more often. And it kills your growth. It makes it so much harder for you to grow if you're gonna run ads all the time. So I don't know. I just feel like that's a dumb trade-off, but I also don't want to complain too much because, you know, not every streamer makes it to affiliate, and I completely understand. I don't want to sound like I'm being insensitive to those people. Like, I consider myself really lucky that I have that opportunity, but I just feel like that's kind of a weird... You know what? We'll do that for now. Just feel like it's a weird trade-off. It's like, congrats, you can make money streaming now. How cool for you. But we're going to make it really hard for you to gain followers and viewers because we're going to basically run ads all the time on your channel now. It's like, okay, I might as well just create a Patreon. But then I guess if you create a Patreon or a YouTube membership, you have to give your people perks, which is totally understandable. But I guess just streaming and being affiliate, you just stream. But you should, obviously, if you're trying to grow, you should try to give people something that they're interested in and something they, you know, content that they appreciate. I don't know. It's interesting. Hi, Jonathan. How's it going? Oh, well, I can... Oh, shoot. I need that. Okay, hold on. Thanks, Fi. Thanks, Fi. There's a 98% chance that this is the map. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. I actually don't feel like you can't move this because you can't move this. Okay. Oh, I don't even have that right. I'm an idiot. Okay, wait. No, that one stays there. This one does not, though. That... Just earlier, I had something... Yeah, no, I can't move that one because that's where I am. Do we come across another one of these? I think we come across another one of these. No, wait. Shoot, I don't remember how I did that. Beans! I need that one over, This one sucks if you can't move the... Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, like that. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Thoughts on burnt cheese? Ander really loves burnt popcorn. Can't say I like burnt cheese. But I bet if more people heard you talk like a Southern banana, you'd get more subscriptions. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. And the reality is there is no like end all be all, like this is how you successfully stream on Twitch and actually make it a full-time job, or this is how you gain followers, or this is how you know what I mean? Because everything is different for everyone else, and it really kind of just depends on the person, and it depends on, like, there are a lot of different ways to be successful, I think, when it comes to streaming. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting... Oh, sorry. My bad. The only redeem I have seen that I don't like is when the streamer gets the jelly beans that might be gross, bad flavors and will eat one on camera. I don't know why someone would do that to themselves. Listen, I did that. I remember we did a stream together, Charlotte and I, and we used those Birdie Bots Every Flavor beans, or not Birdie Bots, I'm sorry, what are they? They basically came out with them once Harry Potter became a big thing, but it's basically, you know... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. But Charlotte and I did that one time, and it was disgusting. It was so gross. Charlotte didn't get any bad flavors, and I got all the bad flavors. So I will never... Whoops. Am I supposed to shoot that with a bow and arrow? Down here? I have questions. All the questions. Burnt tire, bloody bandage. Ugh, gross. No. No. Yeah, I had dirty dishwater, and I had... The weird thing about the dirty dishwater was that it actually tasted soapy. It burned the inside of my mouth like soap would. It was really interesting. But it's just interesting, I mean, terrible. 1 year, Jonathan. That is a big deal. Do you remember when you stumbled across my Twitch stream? Like what game I was playing or what was happening? Do you remember? Yeah, liver and onions. That was another one. I don't think I got vomit. Charlotte got like birthday cake, and she got buttered popcorn, and I spit all mine out into a trash can, and I was like, I will never do this again. Maybe if I'd had one good one in there, I might have been willing to do it again, but I didn't get any good ones. So I was like, no, absolutely not. I will not do this again. How the hey? Well, I guess I'll take care of these dudes while I'm at it. Cool. Glad I got rid of those fellows. I just broke mine open with my fingernails and smelled them because Parley was too scared to get the bad ones. They're so gross. Ugh, they were nasty, and I did not have a very good time. But I'll tell you what, chat was on that timer. We did one like every 15 minutes, and the second that 15 minutes was up, chat was like, boom, eat another one. It was like, chat did not let up. It was crazy. Is this significant? Oh, ooh. What does this mean? I am so confused. All this game, I've used this to cut ropes. Lame. Outer Wilds. Oh, that's wild. Maybe. Outer Wilds. Oh, I need to make that crazy chipmunk laugh from yesterday a redeem, because that was so funny. It did. It sounded very Yzma-ish from How to Train, or not How to Train Your Dragon. Emperor's New Groove. It was very funny. It was good. Okay, okay, okay. Let's try this again. No, too much. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was good. Good job, self. Can I attract his attention somehow? Like, that also works. I need arrows, like, stabbed. Okay. Oops. Okay, quick. I don't know what she's playing over there, but she's having a blast. Don't need hearts. Okay. So make sure I'm not whispering past for like 7 minutes. I did. That definitely got his attention. I think so. But then he died. It is what it is. Okay. This is long. What is run? I forget every time. Yeah, got it. Good job. Good job, self. Okay. I don't feel like that's... That was Phasmophobia with my sister. It was so funny. Oh my gosh. Now, Phasmophobia is a game I do not believe Sydney could play. It would give her so much anxiety. Oh my gosh. Okay, my timer just went out. My toddler needs me, so give me just a second. I'm gonna go help her really quick. DJ, or a mod, if you could put on, I think DJ is the only mod here. If you could put up the ocarina, that would be great. Give me a second, I'll be right back. I just feel like you know what it is? Because I'm tired, I feel like my energy levels are really low and I feel like I'm way less fun today. I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm like, my energy levels are super, super low. I will drink some water. I feel so refreshed. Thanks, DGBJ. It just happens sometimes. Like, this is part of the problem with being a really, really animated person is some days you have days where you just don't, like, you know, your energy levels are a little lower and everybody's like, what's wrong? What's the matter? And you're like, nothing. I'm just a little tired. And they're like, okay, well, you just seem really different. No, I'm just tired. I just feel like, kind of feel like I'm underwater. To be totally honest, I kind of feel like, and I had a really great time at my friend's house today. Me and Sydney met up at another friend's house and all our kids played together and it was so great. And we had a wonderful chat and I love doing stuff like that. But I felt like my energy levels are just really, really low. So I just, the whole time I was like, oh, I mean, there is that. I definitely sound way tired when I'm monotone. Just happens sometimes, man. Sometimes I just am tired. Sometimes I just, no, I refuse. I will return your points to you. Not today. Not anymore. Not now. Monotone honestly makes me more tired. It makes me feel more tired because then I can't even like, oh, I needed those. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. It makes me feel so much more tired because I can't even be like animated, you know? So I feel like I feel like all of us are going, like the longer I talk in monotone, I feel like it's just like, eh. Oh, that's right. You just got backhanded by a sword, my dude. Hey, it's Mud! It's like making Eeyore more depressed. He's like, well, thanks for trying, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it's just like, it sounds like, what's her name from Inside Out 2? Ennui? Just bored. She's very bored. Just bored all the time. I don't know what kind of accent she had, but it's just like, everybody like, and I deal with this with some of my girls that I teach at church. Like, some of these girls, it's just, heaven forbid they show any emotion. Everything has to be. Actually, my bishop's daughter actually just left on a mission to the Philippines yesterday, and oh, not you. Yeah, you. And oh, okay. That's that. Anyway, so she gave a talk yesterday for like her farewell, basically. So she's gonna be gone for 1.5 years. Super proud of her. Really excited. She's gonna be great. And she was talking about this whole idea of like this nonchalance that a lot of teenagers have these days, where they just it's just uncool to care. And so nobody wants to be that person that like cares too much because they don't want to be looked at as cringe. And I was like, man, it's totally true. We have so many of these girls in our youth group that are just like, heaven forbid they show any emotion, nothing. You know, one of them got back from camp. Oh, she's French. Okay. So one of them got back from camp and I asked her grandma, I was like, did she have fun at camp? She was like, I think she had fun. But when she got home, I was like, did you have fun? And she went, I was like, really? You can't be like, yeah, I had a really good time. Come on now. Ugh. I don't know. And I'm like, do I not entertain? Am I not fun to be around? Come on. Did you have a good time or not? You did. I know you did. I don't know, but they just won't show any emotion. Either that or they go on the opposite side where they're like too crazy. And they'll, can you like, can you, oh, I'm supposed to open this thing. You should tell her that. She has a good time.
You have a great time when you're with me. Everything is a great time when you're with me.
How do you... Can you... I have an idea. Oh, wait a minute. Can you pick this fella up with your bug? Alexa, stop, please. Oh, that's a conveyor belt. Okay. Just saying everything is awesome at her in monotone. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. That's like the robots, though. Oh my gosh, this is my jam. This is also my jam. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Can you actually... No, you cannot. Can you do this? Can you fuse it? Fuse it to an arrow. A bug arrow. No, a time stone arrow. Do you guys realize the potential of that? A time stone arrow? That would be pretty cool. I was ready. Dang it. Well, how... Well, I can't... Oh. I understand. Maybe? We put it down. Just put it down. Just set it down. We don't need to chuck anything. Fruit flies like a banana. I'm telling you, get those little fruit fly sticky things. They work. They're great. That's what I need. Okay. And I was never like that as a kid because I was just an animated person. And so obviously I was never that way as a kid. Oh, it went all the way up there. I'll shut my mouth. I didn't ever worry that people were, I mean, I guess people probably, hey, it's Outcast. I'm gonna drink water for you, Outcast, instead of Dr. Pepper, because it's better for me.
I'm a night-stalking, crime-fighting vigilante and a heavy metal rapping machine. I don't feel anything emotionally except for rage. 24/7, 365, at 1,000,000%. And if you think that there's something behind that, then you're crazy.
The young women are Lego Batman. Pretty much. I know it is. It's so good. I have one right here. I know. It's just like, I'm like, heaven forbid you show that you actually like something or that you like are passionate about something. But everybody's just so worried about being considered cringe, apparently, which is so silly. Makes me so sad, honestly, that that's kind of ruined. Oh, look at that! Knew it. There's another one. Does that stay up? Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Mabel, I know. I'm kind of like Mabel from Gravity Falls as well. I'm like Pinkie Pie. You know what I mean? Like, and Ander and I have discussed this. I've told this on stream before, I think, but I'll tell it again. We were driving somewhere. And this was when Charlotte was really into My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. So there are like 5 ponies, right? There's the loyal one, there's the sporty one, there's the fashionista, there's the shy one, and then there's Pinkie Pie, who's like the party pony. Pinkie Pie kind of drives me crazy oftentimes because she always gets into trouble because she just has no awareness of her surroundings. She just does not, she cannot read a room. And I feel like I can at least read a room. But she gets in trouble all the time, especially in the My Little Pony movie, because like she just is always... Wait a minute, what? I'm supposed to... Oh, nope. I am confusion. But anyway, we were driving somewhere and I told Ander, I was like, you know, I was looking at all the different ponies. We were talking about all the different ponies and I was like, I don't know which pony I'm like. I think I would, I was like, I feel like I'm a relatively educated person. I'm not super sporty, but I can definitely see like Rarity in me because Rarity is a little about, you know, kind of about fashion and like what, you know, I don't know, appearances, I guess, you know, hair, makeup, stuff like that. I feel like I'm pretty loyal, like Applejack. And then I was like, ugh, I cannot imagine being friends with a person like Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie drives me nuts. And then the whole car was quiet for a minute. And then I went, oh my gosh, I am Pinkie Pie. I am the Pinkie Pie out of my friend group. Oh my gosh, how did I not see it? And Anna goes, I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but so I've just had to kind of learn that that some people don't jibe with Pinkie Pie, and that's okay. I don't have to. I don't feel like, oh, Applejack is honesty and Rarity is loyalty. Hey, it's Chiron. I took my daughter to see My Little Pony, the movie, in theater when she was little. Auden really loved the My Little Pony movie. I was kind of surprised because she doesn't normally like bad guys, but she was okay with the bad unicorn. And I asked her I said, why? What about that? Like, why did you like that villain as opposed to other, oh, that's right. As opposed to other villains. And she said, well, because the bad unicorn becomes nice at the end. And I was like, all right, well, that's fair, I guess. And I mean, obviously there's more to it, but yeah, Tempest Shadow, who was voiced by none other than Emily Blunt. I thought she did a great job, and she actually taught me a lot about rage in characters. And she said, I remember watching an interview with her, and she said, I feel like it is far more frightening when a character is angry and quiet than when a character is angry and screaming. And this actually is very true when it comes to Voldemort. Very rarely does Voldemort ever like scream or raise his voice. It is so much more frightening when he is quiet. He rarely ever lets his temper get the better of him. He can, or I guess that's not true. It's not that he doesn't let his temper get the better of him. It's the fact that when he lets his temper get the better of him, he still is able to keep his voice calm, which is so much more frightening. But anyway, so some people just don't like Pinkie Pie, and that's okay. And I learned that from a pretty young age. I was, you know, I felt like oftentimes I would feel uncomfortable, like I would feel kind of awkward around friends or whatever, or around like kids my age or whatever, because I felt like, you know, well, maybe I just did something stupid and that person isn't gonna like me because I did something stupid or whatever. But I was just kind of always able to just kind of be like, oh, well, if they don't like me, then like, they don't like me. Like, whatever, I guess it's not, oh, what? Oh my gosh, I just noticed what is happening. Okay. But a lot of kids aren't like that. And a lot of kids worry, and they, you know, obviously it's really common to worry about what other people think. And I completely understand that. I obviously worried what other people thought when I was a kid as well, or when I was a teenager, especially. I don't feel like I struggled with it quite as much because I also was raised around a dad that just was so silly and so animated all the time. And that's just what I was raised with. And so it just never, I don't know, but I know that it's really hard as a teenager to be okay with not following the crowd and whatnot. And I pray that that Charlotte will be that way. I mean, it's really about building your kids' self-esteem and helping them understand that your worth is not dependent on other people. You are worth so much because we believe that we're children of a loving Heavenly Father, and that all of us are children of a loving Heavenly Father. and that we are all important, that we all matter, that we all have talents and abilities. And Cindy's like, if they don't like me, I die. And then I have felt that way sometimes in my life as well, where I'm like, oh, I feel like I totally screwed that up or whatever. I'm sorry. Am I in this place right now? No, I'm in this place. Oh, okay. So it's all about building your kid's self-esteem, but that can be really hard. It really honestly too depends on who your kid. Oh shoot, but I'm in the same. Oh wait. Wait a minute. But now there's even just with a vocoder, the fixed song sounds great. I mean, in a weird way, but still incredibly well mixed of overproduced pop vocals and GLaDOS singing. Oh, wait, are you talking about the song, what is it? Still Alive from Portal? I don't feel like I can, but now I'm in the same predicament right here. But now these ones are all... Oh, the monotone 8-legged creature. Ah, that's funny. That's funny. You're gonna have to post it on the Discord. Well, now that's... Is there... Okay, but now I can't move this one. So I can't move this guy because I can't move this one. So I'm just supposed to... Oh, wait a minute. I get it. Oh my gosh, I am an idiot. Oh, but no, I still can't move this one though. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. For today. My energy levels just aren't with it. I feel like it will return. Is this where he came in? No. But you need a key for this one. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this again. Oh, and there's no... Ooh, okay, but if I now go through this one and then come here... Do they show you where there's one of these things? One of these map thingy-dingies? No, they do not. Boo. Boo earns. Well, I guess we'll go in here and see what we can figure out. I don't know. Maybe we can... I doubt we could... Oh, that's right. That's what they all looked like, right? Oh, my. Whoa. What? The design carved into the floor there is the mark of Feror. I detect the sacred power of the Triforce emanating from this vicinity. To reach the area where the mark is located, I propose you pass through the door in front of you. Got it. But I can't go through this door because... Okay, all right. Oh, is that where the mini boss is? That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. There's a mini boss in this place. I don't know. It's so hard to teach kids that you don't have to like, your worth doesn't depend on other people. But I know it's really hard. It's just rough. Well, I guess that's as good as anything. So I guess we'll go... Oh, wait a minute. How do you leave this? Like, how do you... Oh, this way. Right? How did we get in here? Here. Here. That's where we got it. Okay. And then this is where we came in. Okay, cool, cool, cool. My favorite pony is Fluttershy, followed by Pinky. Bottom tier would be Rainbow Dash because she's such a big ego. She's a jerk, and we had to, we actually had to like nix we almost had to nix My Little Pony for a while because Charlotte was starting to act like Rainbow Dash, and we were like, yo, if anyone acted this way, they would not have friends. Like, her friends are being very forgiving of her. Most people in real life do not take friends if they act this way. So she almost got her My Little Pony privileges taken away. And now with the new My Little Pony group, we kind of have one of the same. One of them was replaced. I feel like Applejack's character was replaced with a male pony, but I don't feel like they have a Fluttershy. They have like Rarity's replacement. They have Rainbow Dash's replacement. They have Pinkie Pie's replacement. They have Twilight Sparkle's replacement, and they have Applejack's replacement, but they don't have a replacement for Fluttershy. Fluttershy is very sweet. I've watched almost the entire season, like the entire show of Friendship is Magic, just because Charlotte watched it, and Charlotte was really into it for a while. I don't think I watched the final season, but I definitely watched a lot of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I have not watched hardly any of the new one. I watched the movie when it was released on Netflix, and then they created a show out of it. I don't feel like it's as good. I don't know. That's just me. But there is a massive fan base around My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. And I don't really quite understand it because to me, like, it was kind of just like any other show. But Charlotte was really into it for a while. Auden is not as into it. She doesn't love it as much. She did really like the My Little Pony movie, though. But I have learned that I'm Pinkie Pie. And I have learned that... Heroes Shade! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Heroes Shade. That sounds familiar, actually. Is that like a Hollow Knight thing? Oh, wait. That's a Zelda thing. Right? I see that up there. Isn't that the thing in the thing? Isn't that the guy in Twilight Princess? Isn't that the skull in Twilight Princess? Skull. Oh my gosh, the skeleton. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow, that was a struggle. Did I just use... that was really close. Oh my gosh. Time limit. Oh, and that explains why I was not moving as fast. Why is every number able to be written individually without lifting the pencil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a very good question. I don't have an answer for you. Letters, you have to lift the pencil, but numbers... Maybe that's because math is like the universal language. So anybody... Well, I don't know. If you can write a letter, you can write a... I don't know. That's a really good question. That's something I've never thought about before. Interesting. I really like the music from the show and the Equestria Girl movies. We never watched Equestria Girls. Charlotte never really got into that. But yeah, you're just a dad of a young girl and a guy who in general appreciates cartoons. To me, they're like Saturday morning cartoons. Yeah. And actually, Charlotte and I were talking about that a while back. Like, I was trying to help her find new shows to watch. And I was like, man, what did I used to watch when I was younger? We used to watch like Tailspin and DuckTales, and we used to watch Gargoyles. We used to watch... we used to watch like Recess. Oh, she would like Recess. Recess is on Disney Plus. We used to watch Recess. We watched Arthur. But just today, Sydney and my other friend, we were watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Rescue Rangers. We were talking about a lot of the shows today. A lot of the cartoons today are too they're too much. And shows when we were kids, or at least when I was a kid, weren't nearly as intense. There weren't these really perilous scenes where people were like, there's that Camp Cretaceous on Netflix, I think, which is like a Jurassic Park kind of for kids. And from what I understand, it is intense. There's some really intense scenes in it, and there are like really, like kids could potentially get really frightened by that kind of stuff. We never watched stuff like that when we were kids. It was all, oh my gosh, oh, I'm gonna run out of time, oh my gosh. It just wasn't as intense for that. I don't know. Oh, quick. Ah, dang it. Biscuits, I wasn't fast enough. I need arrows. Well, I don't have any now. But yeah, like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or, you know, but 90s cartoons were just a little on the calmer side. We just didn't have so many really intense situations. Even in like Gravity Falls has a lot of really intense situations. The last 4 episodes are filled with peril. Like, it's crazy. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody because I highly recommend going in blind if you can. But it's got lots of intensity at the very, very end. And although it's all cartoon, it can be really intense. And so I just think of all the, like, even like Rescue Rangers and stuff like that. There were never, Darkwing Duck, you know, there were never situations where people were legitimately, like, I mean, I don't know, maybe there were kind of scenes of peril, but it wasn't nearly as intense as cartoons now. And so I told Charlotte, you really should watch the cartoons I watched when I was a kid. I think you would really like them. Also, kind of the older Cartoon Network stuff like Dexter's Laboratory. Charlotte loved Powerpuff Girls. I would say probably not Courage the Cowardly Dog, because I think Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think it would freak her out. Aw, thanks for following me. Thanks for following my channel, Hero Shade. Well, isn't that the point of cursive, is to be able to, you know, not have to lift your pencil most of the time? I just screwed it up again. Look, get it together. Now, Rocko's Modern Life is interesting because Rocko's Modern Life is a little weird. There are definitely some moments where you're like, There was like Aerial Monsters, which I loved. There was Aerial Monsters. There was like Rugrats. The Wild Thornberries. I bet Charlotte would probably like Wild Thornberries. And it's Silent Techno. Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Life. When I lose my voice, whenever I lose my voice and I put on like a New York accent, I can sound like Mrs. Big Head. Who's like, oh, Rocco. come over here, Rocco. I sound like some old smoker. Rocko's Modern Life. What else did we watch? We watched, Ander watched Ren and Stimpy. I won't let Charlotte watch Ren and Stimpy. And even Ander was like, Ren and Stimpy's terrible. Like, you could say it's nostalgic, but like, oh, Ed, Edd n Eddy. I watched Ed, Edd n Eddy when I was younger on Cartoon Network. There was a show called Cow and Chicken that was actually really funny. It gave slight Ren and Stimpy vibes, but it wasn't as bad. I love SpongeBob, and we used to have Paramount Plus. And what am I doing now? What is the Wait, what? Oh, I get it. I'm supposed to use my thing, my bug. Shoot, I just forgot what I was talking about. What was the show I was just talking about? Oh, Tom and Jerry. The old school Looney Tunes are hilarious. What?
I'm watching the Kitty and Natty episode.
Oh, I love the Kitty Natty episode.
Yeah, and I want
Oh, okay. Will you ask, oh, Cat Dog, Chalk Zone, Kids Next Door. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Charlotte was like, there's nothing to watch. I don't have anything to watch. I know what it was, SpongeBob. We had Paramount Plus for a while, and Charlotte was like, I don't have anything to watch. And I was like, well, maybe if you would just freaking, like, watch, like, give some of these Angry Beavers, all the old Nintendo or Nintendo, all the old Nickelodeon shows are all on Paramount Plus. I was like, dude, you have a plethora of cartoons to watch and you refuse to watch them. There was Chowder on Cartoon Network. We tried Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends and she did not love Foster's Home for whatever reason. I don't know why. She didn't love it. And we tried it and she was very like, she watched the first 2 episodes and she thought they were really funny, but then she wouldn't ever watch anything after that. She wouldn't watch any of the episodes after that. And I was like, so you're just going to watch the same 2 episodes over and over and over again. And she was like, yeah, I just don't really, this better stop. But she never chose to watch SpongeBob. She never watched Invader Zim. She never watched Angry Beavers. She never watched Our Real Monsters. She had the entire old Nickelodeon catalog at her fingertips, and she was like, no, I don't want to try that. Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. She has watched Magic School Bus, and she does like Magic School Bus. That's what I thought. Hero's Shade is the golden wolf / Stalfos in Twilight Princess, but fun fact, he is neither a wolf nor a Stalfos. He is a shade, a spirit with unfinished business and regret. He only takes on the form of a Stalfos and golden wolf to be more inviting to the hero of Twilight. I do remember that. I really loved that whole bit in Twilight Princess. I mean, singing the songs were really like, you know, doing the wolf howling was kind of funny because it was kind of auto-tuned, but I loved that you could find the hero shade and then you could learn these really cool moves that you could incorporate throughout the rest of the game. I thought that was really, really cool. They give you so many. So Charlotte watched Paw Patrol, but Paw Patrol's a little young for Charlotte. Auden likes Paw Patrol, but Auden right now is really into a show called True in the Magic Kingdom, which is on Netflix. And True of the Magic Kingdom is really great. I like True a lot. It's very calm. It's not super crazy. It's not like, there isn't any like peril. It doesn't make her nervous. It doesn't make her scared. Bartleby the cat is hilarious. I Am Weasel. I feel like I remember I Am Weasel. Was it on Nickelodeon? Oh, this is where I am now. Oh. Okay. That's good to be in a corner. That's fair. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go this one. Oh shoot, we don't have a well, I guess we could do that. Oh, I know what we could do. Maybe. Bear in the Big Blue House. This is from Resident Evil 2. Really? I've never played a Resident Evil game. I can't handle games like that. I'm not joking though. Sydney's right. We should play. Dude, you don't even have to be here for Phasmophobia, Sydney. You can play it just on like your husband's Steam Deck, or a computer or something. You can do it like online, and we could either. I mean, you could come over here as well, but if it's easier to do it just at your house, we can just set up like we could do like a video call or something. But it's ghost hunting. It was a great time. My sister and I had a ball. It was really fun. I'm just a very jumpy gamer. I'm trying to get these two in one shot. See, that's what I need. I just need to move this guy here and then, oh no, I don't. Never mind. No, I do not. Okay, well, we can do, oh! Cool. I totally did that. Yeah, voice chat. Well, that's true. Yeah, no, I feel that. I totally feel that. Me too. Summer's hard. The days are very long. Hold on. Oh, okay. We've already done this. So we can go through the shortcut. You just want to be around Princess Auden and Charlotte. Well, naturally. I mean, it's spooky. Like, you ghost hunt, it's first person, and you ghost hunt and you bring these different things into people's houses, into the haunted area, and you can bring different tools in with you, and then you have to try and figure out what the spirit is and like what. Oh, Trekkie was right. He's different. He's like a king. He's not a pirate, but it's like okay. It's the same. Back it up. Oh, I don't think my shield is gonna make it. Maybe not. Shield bash for the win. That's right. That's what you get, robot man. Oh! Oh, shoot! Get him, Derry. Yeah, he's a king now. He ascended. Come on. Well, this isn't gonna work if we just keep... There we go. Now he's gonna come at me again. Wait a minute. Did he just pull another one out of nowhere? Oh, shoot. My shield isn't gonna make this! Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. Oh. That's right. They always make you, like, have to direction it. Biscuits. My shield's not gonna make it. Oh my gosh. One more. We can do it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whoo, we made it. Unless he's not done yet. Are you serious? Oh, man. Okay. Can you do this guy without a shield? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this guy without a shield. He's gonna kill me. Even if I'm hitting him? Okay, well that was better. That was something. I have a fairy. I can't duck. Not an... Oh, cool. Great. So I'm back in this fight. Love that. Ah. Oh. No! Now at this point, it's just button mashing and just doing this. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I did it! Thought for sure he was gonna, like, do me in completely. I got lucky. When in doubt, just go. That's it. Wow, that was so stupid. I know, I probably could have set up those tiles to have every area accessible, but at the same time, I was also like, I already got that other piece. Hey, it's Paladroon! Hey there, hi there, ho there. Hey there, hi there, ho there. It's Paladroon. I need those hearts. Hearts anywhere else? Okay, well, what does this mean? I feel like some people can just be a bit eccentric about the things they like, probably myself included, but also there are people who enjoy making fun of other people for liking things. That is true. And that is probably the biggest problem, is that because there are people out there that like making fun of other people, making fun of people simply because they like something, then that makes other people self-conscious, and then they feel like they can't say that they like something or whatever because then they'll just be made fun of for it, which is where the nonchalance comes in with the teenagers, where they're like, well, I can't act like I like that because then I'll just be made fun of. But once you graduate high school, hopefully, you learn that who the fetch cares? Like, just freaking be you. And you don't have to prove anything to anybody. If you like building Legos, then build Legos. If you like playing games, then play games. If you like... Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Oh. Was there a door and I just didn't go through it? I am not smart. So if people like My Little Pony a bit too much, I mean, I probably like Star Trek a bit too much. Well, I think the reason My Little Pony, and I don't want to get into details because obviously my stream's family friendly, but I think the reason My Little Pony has gotten this kind of weird, there are people that have a tendency to turn it slightly inappropriate. But you know what? There are people that do that with other things as well. And so like, it just kind of is what like, oh, we don't even have to move anything because I've already made it happen for Lonk. And so I think that is like, it's a children's show that people have sexualized sometimes. And it's like, well, that just is weird. Like that should like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't necessarily say weird, but I can see where people are like, that's kind of odd. Like, maybe we shouldn't do that to a kid's show, but at the same time, you know, it just depends on the people. But obviously it's made for a family-friendly audience, but you know what? Anything can be turned into something like that online in like the dark corners of the internet. It can be like anybody can turn anything and sexualize anything. And that gives me a little bit of, that makes me a little bit nervous. It's not my business what people do, you know, with their own, I don't know, their likes and their dislikes or whatever. But at the same time, I just want the internet and I want everything to just be safe, right? I just want everything to be safe. Children, yeah. Rule 34 of the internet, yeah. So I think that is part of why people are like, what? Also, I did hear, I don't know if this is actually a true story, but I did hear that there was like a panel about My Little Pony at some Comic-Con or something. And there was a little girl that asked a question to one of the one of the animators or something. And there were people in the audience that were so mean to her because she got her information wrong, or she quoted something wrong or something. And there were grown men that were basically being like, actually, that's inaccurate because in episode such and such, and they just made themselves insufferable. And you're like, all right, you are talking to a child about a children's TV show that isn't even real, okay? Check yourself. That's a problem. So that is what I have an issue with, is when you're taking it to that extreme level. But you know what? You can say that about anything. Anything that you take to the absolute extreme, that's when it becomes a problem. When you start attacking other people because they're not appreciating it the way you are, or they're not as learned as you are, or whatever. I mean, it's like, like Legos or whatever it is, once you take it that far where you're legitimately like shaming people, or you're attacking people, or you're gatekeeping other people, that's when I'm like, all right, you should have that card revoked, because now you're just being a jerk and you're being insufferable and you're making other people like suffer and experience shame when that is absolutely uncalled for. No way. And I've seen, you know, you see that with like certain fandoms. I think every fandom has that to a degree. Oh, does it? Well, technically it is the first playthrough because it's HD. I just remember getting mad at the babies looking for their talents to get their cutie marks and was just being so clueless about it. I was like, girls, please. What are their names? Sweetie Belle and oh, that's right. I tried to shake my shield and I don't have a shield. I gotta go get myself a shield. Is there a boss to this place? I am gonna need myself a shield, for sure. Oh, I'm supposed to make a basket. What is going on here? Scootaloo! Oh my gosh, I love Scootaloo. Scootaloo is so cute. Apple Bloom, Sweetie Belle, and Scootaloo. Oh my gosh, Scootaloo. I couldn't remember her name. She's the one with the cute little like faux hawk haircut, and she's the little Pegasus or Pegasi, I think she is. Oh, she's so cute. She is so cute. All of them are cute, but Scootaloo for some reason I think is the cutest out of the three. Anyway, like I said, anytime you take anything to the extreme and become insufferable about it, those are the people that are like, oh, really? Like, Rumi jokes about this a lot, but it'll be like, oh, really? You like Zelda? Name every single Zelda character then. It's like, who, like, you probably don't have friends because that is a surefire way to not have friends. And then there was some controversy that there were some people that were grooming, I'm trying to figure out how to say this in an appropriate way for a family-friendly stream, but there were definitely some people, some like YouTuber slash, what did that do? I don't even know what that did. That were grooming over My Little Pony. Like it happened in like these My Little Pony fandoms. Now, I'm not saying that that doesn't happen in any fandom. I'm just saying in particular, I know that that happened in the My Little Pony fandom. And it was kind of this big scandal. And so that sucks, man. That really sucks. Are those Magmas? No, they're not. Are Magmas in here? What did that do? I wasn't even paying attention. But I guess I got it. Well, I guess I'm supposed to stand on this. Am I supposed to roll it? Maybe? Oh yeah, hole in one. First try. Oh, it didn't do anything because we need to hit a second one. Got it. And this is something I find obvious, I find often as a religious person is, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm fully aware that there are people that are members of the church that are extremists. And, oh, are we looking for another one? Maybe, possibly. And like, that's not cool either. Like if you're gonna take anything to the extreme, that's problematic. And that gives a bad name to all the people that are not that way, you know? And so if you deal with one person that is totally extreme and is like, well, you know, if you're not a member of the church, then blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like if you have anybody can, any group, fandom, group, religion, whatever, can have extremists. And it's a very small number of people that are like that. But unfortunately, oftentimes, those are the people that talk and yell the loudest and make all these social media videos and all these posts and stuff. Can I cut those trees with my bug? I don't think you can. Chop, chop. Nope, cannot. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. What is that from? Hey there, hi there, ho, there, yours. Welcome as can be. MICKEYMOUSE. Oh, there are instructions. Seek the gemstones that sleep behind each statue. If you strike them in order from lowest to highest, oh, the door will open. Okay, I did not read the instructions. How, you know what? We're gonna send this guy. There is something up there. There are bombs up there. What? Oh, is it Vanilla Ice? I feel like I'm supposed to run down here, maybe? Oh, I see. You know what? I knew that Ivy was there. Obviously, people can... That still doesn't help me. How do you... Minor update. I'm dying laughing since I've added an arpeggiator to my song. To hear those lyrics and not know it's Ice Ice Baby. I wish I lived in that world. I feel like I'm supposed to like knock something over or... I'm supposed to knock this over. supposed to put a bomb down? And like let it fall on the trees? But that looks very solid up there. What else do I have? Can I shoot them and cut them down with an arrow? No, that doesn't make any sense. About people being a bit eccentric about the things they like. So many people can't just enjoying things, and so they troll the other people who do. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's not fair. I have so many questions. I need to get over there with my sword, but I can't. I can't stand him. Oh, that's a way to get out of this situation. But like, how do I, hey, it's fresh. I know. Yeah, fireworks. I would say we should all, oh, whoops. I would say we should all, you know, me and my family, like we should all go sleep at my mother-in-law's house, but her house isn't any better. They do all the fireworks for 4th of July too. I don't understand. Well, and then people, oh, I know, but I can't get a bomb over there. Unless, wait a minute, There was a place, I love this place's music a lot. There was a place under, can you put a bomb down while you're while you're crawling underground? That is the question, because this is the only other place I haven't gone yet. Nothing like. It's funny you say Stixel barking, because there she just went. Hold on. I do not know what she was barking at, but doesn't make any sense. Charlotte came up with it when we got Stixel. Charlotte was like, yeah, no, how do you, oh, no, you cannot go that side. Shoot, I feel like I messed, oh, maybe I didn't. I feel like I messed something up. This is just a room with a bomb flower. Okay. Because we got Stixel when Charlotte was 5, I think. Oh, that's where you come out. I don't know how to cut those trees down. I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything before I went live. If I leave, will that thing reset itself, you think? What is American Ultra? I've never even heard of American Ultra. I never got into Twilight because the fandom kind of freaked me out. all the girls that were really into it were like freaking me out about it because they were so possessive about the story and whatnot and so obsessed that they were like, oh my gosh, I just love it so much. And I wish my husband were like Edward. And I remember being like, do you know, I've heard he's kind of a creeper a little bit. I was worried. It slightly worried me. And so I stayed away from it. That was written by a member of the church. I hear she wasn't a very nice person though, unfortunately. Like I hear that she kind of let fame get to her head. I could be wrong, but she kind of, oh, I thought I could always get in there. Could I not? Well, now I'm like even more confused. Although we did reset the gems, so that's cool. Was that always... I did not see the movies either, no. I had zero interest. And the storyline didn't really speak to me, and I was just kind of like, it just wasn't my jam. And I've never read it. Oh, no, that's because this doesn't reset. That's what I was hoping. I think I messed up. I think I messed this. We'll watch them together. Right. I don't have a whole lot of interest in watching the Twilight movies. I really don't watch movies. You'll hate it, and I'll be embarrassed by the bad acting. Like, the secondhand embarrassment will be so bad. I feel like I made a mistake in here, and I should not have hit that button, but have I soft-locked myself? Because I legitimately don't know how to cut those trees down, and none of my tools I use are working. Doesn't know if that's a treat or a threat. I don't want to make dinner every single day. I'm always like, yeah, okay, tonight we're gonna make this for dinner. And then every time dinner rolls around, I'm like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Boo. And that time, we've talked about this, that time is the hardest time for me. It's the hardest part of the day because everybody's come down off of screen time and they don't want to do anything. They don't want to play together. They want me to entertain them. And I'm like, I can't entertain you because I got to get dinner cooked. And they're like, I don't want to do that. Am I missing something like up here? Like, I know what I have to do. I have to cut those trees down. And I have to deliver that bomb into that thing. But, like, I can't... Does anybody remember how to do this? What do I have? Seriously, I've used my bug. I've used my... No, I've used an arrow. This is the Sky Keep. So this is like the Earth Temple section of the Sky Keep. And I don't know how to cut those. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I don't know if this will work, but... Oh. Fantastic! So, Sydney was right. Oh, wait. Hold on. Boom! Okay, so what was it? Okay. Wow, that took me a hot minute. Okay, from lowest to highest. Okay. Well, this is better. Why would they make you roll the bomb down? Oh, because the thing is closed at first. I was like, why did they even make you roll the bomb down here? Shoot, I just screwed it up again! That's all right. I meant to do this one first, but I saw the thing and was like, shiny is miney. Lame. I am an idiot. Okay. All right. If I hit this one, it will most likely reset them all, right? I don't have to go out and redo this all again, right? I know. What a clean slice with that bomb. Huh. The reality is the internet can turn anything into, can make anything sketchy and inappropriate. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. You can take anything and there will inevitably be somebody that will do something to it that makes it highly inappropriate or non-family friendly, even if it started out as something family friendly. And so I don't mind what people want to, like what people want to watch in their free time or what people want to draw or whatever. People can do that if they want to, but once you start like bleeding that online and affecting like minors and stuff like that, that is problematic, and that is when we have a major issue. This is one of the better final dungeons, which isn't saying a ton, but it's something. I like that it's kind of, that it's like a slice of each dungeon. I really like that, and like the puzzle. We've hashed this out multiple times. The fact that Skyward Sword is one of those Zelda games that did so many things right, but also did so many things wrong. It introduced a lot of really interesting things. I love the time. I really love the time stone thing, and I wish we would see more of that because that's really cool. But why am I getting a bomb? I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Who knows? It's fine. Okay, girls, we've got 30 minutes, and then it'll be time to turn our screens off. I've been letting Charlotte do 3 hours of screen time every day. I forgot that her cutoff time of 5 p.m. is really technically only for the school year. So she does 3 hours of screens every day, and I don't like it. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to hit... Oh! I'm supposed to hit it again? Boo. You call that screen creep when it starts to get, like, large? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Hero Shade. I totally agree. And some of them do, but some of them don't. Unfortunately, it is a never-ending job for people that work in that kind of... Come on, Lunk. Get it together. There we go. Like... I'm sorry. What? I'm supposed to... There's no way. Crawl like your life depends on it, Lonk. Woo! That was close. Obviously, I'm an advocate for keeping children and minors and, people safe online. And Sydney and I, again, today, we're just talking about all the AI scams that are out there now, and how now we're teaching 2 generations to be able to spot AI scams. We're teaching our parents and we're teaching our children to be like, okay, this is an AI scam, but it's scary how good AI has gotten. And I've seen so many videos that I'm like, I cannot believe this is artificially created. And obviously this is with like high-end AI. This is not just like ChatGPT or something, but what good did that do me? That got me over here. Yeah. We're digging again? Okay. Yeah, when suddenly like, oh no. 2 of them. Shoot. Oh my gosh, he's gonna see me. Ah! Oh, no, he's not. Oh, okay, okay. That was probably stupid because now my stamina's low. Okay, he's going that way. All right, everything's fine. Oh, he does that when he gets to a spot where he could potentially... Oh, no, never mind. Ow, shoot. If he's... Are you kidding? If he's in a spot where he can't go for... Wait. Get him. Goodness gracious. At least you won't fall to the platform below. True. Just looking at you, Moldorm. Gosh dang it. Back it up, Terry. Ah! Oh, it was a bad decision. Oh my gosh. What stupid enemies. All the enemies in this game are stupid. Stupid. S-T-O-O-P-I-D. I always marvel over the fact that the Nigerian Prince emails are being put out there. Thieves only do what works for them, so someone must still be clicking the links. You're right. My favorite is what's his face, James Veach, who responds to the emails. Oh my gosh. He went viral for, and you know what? I'm speaking as if I know. I actually don't. I haven't looked him up lately, and I don't know exactly how he's doing or what he's doing. But he went viral a little bit for like his, you know, contacting these, what did he call it? Scam-a-lot. And it was so funny. His responses were so funny. Hey, it's Backpack! I know, right? I'm still waiting on the prince I transferred money to back in 1998 to give me what I'm owed, you know? But my favorite one was, it was like some person named Mary Gary that was trying to transfer. Oh wait, was this where I came in? Oh shoot, no, I don't think so. And every time he responded with a different name that rhymed with Mary. He'd be like, all right, Gary, listen. Or no, he kept calling her Gary. And she was like, my name is Mary. So funny. So am I supposed to like... I mean, I'm still good, right? You squeak when you're excited or startled too much to not be Pinkie Pie. I know. I know that. It's true. I can read a room better than Pinkie Pie, though. I just remember, you know, well, and the frustrating thing too, I guess in the My Little Pony movie, she does kind of have a falling out with Pinkie Pie. And she does say some kind of hurtful things, but, you know, but Pinkie Pie gets them into trouble pretty much 98% of the time in the movie. Like everything that happens is usually because Pinkie Pie's just being stupid and just not reading the situation. But there's never any reprimand. There's never any like, Pinkie, you can't do things like that. Oh. There are two of them? Oh, man. I made a mistake this time around because I also did not fix my shield. I know how to do this. Yeah, that was awesome. Somebody mark that. I mean, it was still awesome, but I fell. I don't know. There was just never any like real conversation between the two or between any of the ponies to be like, Pinkie, do you not understand that we are in dire trouble right now? And that we're in a village full of a bunch of people that we don't know and we don't know who we can trust? What the heck is wrong with you? I mean, I feel like that's a very real conversation that you could have with a friend. You know what I mean? Thanks, guys. But, oh, that's why the music didn't stop, because we're doing like a boss rush. Oh, gosh. Napsy. How's it going, Napsy? Oh, no, I don't have a shield, so this is gonna be much harder. Oh. Are they just gonna keep bringing in reinforcements? Yeah, keep shooting me, guys. Yeah, that's right. I can't get fire damage, but I can get arrow damage. Damage. I wondered why this was not like the... Ah! Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Are you kidding me? Everything about this is bad. Where's the other one? There's another one. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh my gosh. Oh. Just get him. Okay. Oh shoot, now there are two?
Whoa, hello.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Ah, let's jump. Hey, it's Uber. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh. Yeah. He doesn't come back, does he? Just getting backhanded by a sword, my dude. It still hasn't stopped. Oh my gosh. Dang it. Thanks for the lurk, Uber. Thanks for the clips, the marks. Appreciate it. Now I can turn that into a little YouTube short. There's a bomb. Am I supposed to do something with that? I'll bet I'm supposed to do something with that, probably. So, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to believe that you would be in this kind of dire situation and you would not have a sit-down talk with your friend and be like, yo, like, I need you to focus. I need you to not be so absolutely insane, okay? I need you to read a room. I feel like as much as I am like Pinkie Pie, I feel like I would definitely be able to read the situation and be like, okay, I probably shouldn't just, yeah, which direction? Okay. Probably shouldn't, when they're in that village and she's like, does anybody know where we can find the Queen of the Hippos? She's just yelling and Twilight Sparkle is like, oh my gosh, Pinkie. But there was never any reprimand. There was never any like, that was a stupid thing you did. Everything that just happened was because of you. I feel like that's a totally legit thing to say when the situation is so dire. It's just me. So I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay, so this just in. There isn't a final boss, but there is definitely like a bad situation. And he didn't just annihilate all those dudes. Are you kidding me? What is jump? I can't remember. Every time, I think I ask this every single time. What is jump? Oh, that's right. He has 2 more arms. Oh, I think jump is... Nope, that's put your sword away. If you want to put your sword away, push B. No. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay. Okay, we got it. Oh, you are so bad. I hate cronies. I hate them. I hate the cronies. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Okay. How many times? No, not you. This fella. Oh, run! Oh my gosh. Oh! This is a face hugger! What? Can you like... You know what? It's fine. They're down. It's fine. Ow! This guy is gonna be my downfall. Yeah, I can't help noticing that you're using this massive swords, and yet you're not taking any of those dudes down. That is unfair. Ow! Oh, just stupid. Okay. Yeah, I know, Fi. Don't tell me what I know, Travis. Oh, yes. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think there are hearts in all of these things. This makes me feel slightly better. I am so unprepared. I should have gone and gotten a shield, but I was like in the middle of this place. Good job. Good job, Lonk. Good job. Shoot! Here's what I don't understand. If your sword is on one side and then he does the thing for you to hit him from the top like that, how? I'll take those. Lost your helmet, buddy. Oh, now he's really mad because he lost his helmet. What if I get you? Yeah, I was gonna say, what if I get you from the back? That's my biggest problem with the motion controls in this game and controlling the sword, is the fact that when you have your sword out to like this side, let's say, oh my gosh, I need that a lot. That was good job. Good job, Blanc. When your sword's over here and then they do the thing that's over here, or that's over here, and then when you go to move your sword to the other side, you just hit them. That is really frustrating. But at the same time, like, I don't know how they could have fixed that. I do love Kalaktos, but like, meh. Is that where I came in? That must have been where I came in. Man, that was really intense. I forgot about that completely. I'm ready, baby. Thanks. What are we doing for tonight? You know what? We'll do BLTs. That sounds good. Did I say BLTs? We'll do some BLTs. BLTs. So when we make sandwiches, I do chopped sandwiches. So I cook a bunch of bacon and then use a bunch of tomato and a bunch of lettuce, and I stick it all in a big heaping mound on a cutting board. Chop it all up, mix it all with a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of mustard, and then that way when we make sandwiches, you get everything in every bite. It's the only way to make a sandwich, really. Then you don't have to worry about like not having, oh, my mouth just started watering. So hungry. Didn't eat, I wasn't hungry before I went live, and I'm streaming for, oh. I was gonna say, did I get all 3? No, I did not. See, the problem is I would go back and get a shield, but like, I gotta move the things back and everything, and it's, yes. What? Thank you. Yep, it is. You're right. You are absolutely right. So observant, Vi. Thank you so much. Why do they feel the need to do this? I mean, I'm legitimately asking, why would they feel the need to hold your hand like that? You already have done so many situations that have used time shift orbs. Why would they hold your hand like that? Why would they be like, look, there's a time shift orb. Look, there's a thing on the thing, and you need to get in there. Marmite, how's it going? I mean, I'm legitimately asking, why would they feel the need to do that? It doesn't make any sense. You don't have to hold their like your players' hands so much. It's so wild to me that they felt the need to explain every little thing, even this far along in the game. We're what, like 85, 90% through the game? Why would you feel the need to make Fi do that? And I mean, I guess I can understand that when you're in this place. Oh, I don't have a shield. Can I hit it back at him? Okay, good, cool. I guess I can understand that in this type of situation. Yeah, I think you should. You know, this is obviously we're unable to, or not obviously, she doesn't ever say it obviously, she just says, we are unable to reach that room. I'm like, yeah, Nadoy, Fi, really? Like, yeah. But seriously, we're like 90% through the game. Why would you say there's a time shift orb over there? What good does that do? I mean, we've done this before. We've experienced all this. Oh, what? Oh. What does that do? I thought there would be a thing behind that. Oh, I don't have a shield. Ah, die! I'm trying to... No! Ah! Yeah, no. Oh, he is fast. He is speedy. He is spry. Okay, okay. I know what to do. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I know what I'll do. Maybe I'll just arrow you in the face. Because I don't have a shield. Okay. All right. Maybe she says some really helpful stuff in Japanese, but they didn't feel like translating it at all? Maybe. What frightens me is that everyone says she was worse on the Wii. I don't think I could have played through it if she was more helpful. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played it on the Wii. But yeah, she is very much the most obnoxious. Oh, she is annoying. And I say that with all the love in my heart. Like, I love Zelda a lot. And I love the series, and I appreciate what they... Like, I love it. But man, she is obnoxious. And like, it's so much wasted time. It's like, you have obviously moved all the way through this whole game. You've done the whole sand ship. You've done all this stuff. You know how time stones work. It's not like this is a new mechanic they're throwing in 95% of the way through the game. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that they cut out a lot of her stuff. You know, this is interesting. Oh, I understand. Wait a minute. What? You can't hold on to that time stone, right? Oh, wait, yes you can. Why did that not appear earlier? Am I crazy? I love crazy. Oh. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. It just is such an odd direction. It's such an odd direction choice. Oh shoot, I've got to sign off. Because it's like, we've obviously done this before. And she states the obvious through pretty much the whole game. But like, why would she feel the need? Oh, well, that doesn't help me. Oh, that's the thing. Okay, that's where I need to go next. She even told me that, right? Maybe I should have listened. All I'm saying is, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All I'm saying is like the time, her being like, there appears to be a time stone over there. You think? Bye, girl or robot. Maybe I'm supposed to like... I'm gonna fly my little bug. Oh, can I hit it? No, of course not. Fi is a fully paid member of the Hyrule Federation of Explainers, and without keeping up with the union dues, she'll continue to pop up. How do you get on this thing without... Yeah. How do you... And what is this for? Like a fan, like a little fan? Okay. What does that... The only thing I can think of is to like... put it down. And then bring it. I have all the questions. What happens if we come over here? Nothing. So there are three. I don't understand. What's this for? Why is there bad music playing? There's nothing up there but a switch. I was just about to send my bug up there again. I know what's up there. It's just a switch. But it has to be hit with an arrow. I have an idea. I don't think this is the right idea. But I don't know. Maybe it is. I could be wrong. Is it a switch? It is a switch. Actually, I don't even think it's a switch. It's more like a... That's how you do it, I guess. So, well, that's going to be how I do it. I think that's how it's done. Is there a boss battle at the end of this Skykeep? I'm asking because it's time for me to sign off anyway, and I've got to get dinner started. But, like, I don't remember there being a boss. Oh, secret. Secret tunnel! Oh! Ah! They didn't eat that. Oh, can you imagine if they ate that? I think part of the problem also is the fact that, like, when I'm trying to go up and down, I don't know exactly where I'm aiming because because I'm aiming at my TV screen, but I don't know if that's where I'm technically supposed to be aiming with the gyro controls. Does that make sense? Oh, does that close? Yes, it does. So I'm supposed to... Wait. Oh, I'm supposed to put this down on it. Hold on. Is this all just supposed to be sand? Wait a minute. Where did the thing open? Am I supposed to... There's no way I can make it back here without this time stone. So where do I leave it? Where did the switch open? Did the switch open across from me? That's why that thing is in the way. That's why. Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It did it open? No, it did not. How? I guess yeah. Oh, wait a minute. But I don't even have to. I think it just has to be. I don't think it needs to be. The fan doesn't need to be running, right? Yeah, we figured it out. Did we, Susie Race? Okay, that was a lot harder for me than it should have been. Like, obviously, you just gotta go put... They want to make you run through sand. Clearly. Now we come over here and we do the thing. Got it. Did we mark her? I don't know. Okay. that. We're going to put you down there. I will say I am looking forward to playing a game I've never played before next. I'll be playing Final Fantasy X next. And oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, shoot. Can I even... Oh yeah, they did not soft lock me. I'll be playing Final Fantasy X next, and I've never played Final Fantasy X ever in my life. I know nothing about it. So it'll be nice to play a game that I've never played before. I have played this, but man, obviously I've forgotten a lot. I don't think I actually needed to bring this with me. Okay. I'm so close. Like, I've got to go, but like, man, so close. But I'm also really hungry. I'm that mom that's like, let's just not deep fry. Let's like air fry some chicken fingers. Air fry some taquitos. Like, that's fine, right? I should make my kids real food. So, you know what? I think it needs to be over here. That's why that dude is there. Oh, no, 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 no. We're gonna put it down right there. Oh, what? Really? Okay. I've been rewatching your Game Sparks, and I'm realizing that those talks are heavily influencing current gameplay choices. For me or for you? I was not a fan of 10. No spoilers. I just enjoyed the stories of 7 and 8 a lot better. I have the only Final Fantasy game I've ever played all the way through. Are you freaking kidding me? Lonk, get it together. He knows I'm trying to hurry. This whole game knows I'm trying to hurry. Goodness. I've just heard nothing but wonderful things about Final Fantasy X, and it was gifted to me by Z Collector. And I've played all the other games I've been gifted except that one. And so I want to experience it, see if I like it. And obviously it was gifted to me. I've got the remastered version. I don't even need to jump. I've got the remastered version on my PlayStation 5. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't have played Later Alligator. Yep, you're absolutely right. Has totally influenced my choices. And for the better, if you ask me, because Later Alligator was a gem. Loved it. You know what? I think we're going to get this Triforce piece, and then, like, all hell is going to break loose, and everything's going to be crazy. Yep. Oh, wait. And now I'm supposed to sign off, and it's going to be like, great, go fight the final boss. There she is. Final Fantasy X was one that a lot of people mentioned made them cry. So I'm interested to... We gotta pray. But I want to play Final Fantasy X, but I'm just looking forward to playing. I need to play some games that I've never played before, because it's really fun playing games you've already played, especially when they're nostalgic and everything. And it's been so long since I've played this that I've forgotten a lot of it. But it's also really fun to experience games for the first time, hanging out with this crew. I'll also do, you know, we'll still keep Fridays for Metroid or Zelda or whatever. Hi, Stixel. That's Stixel Popper. Stixel Poop and Doggin. That was the last game you played to Final Fantasy game to play to you played till to like completion? Did you 100% it, or did you just like beat it? You mean you finished it? I've heard great things about it. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Blitzball? Oh no. I don't play I don't play. That sucks for the hairy avocado. Hairy baby. Oh, so that was always where it was supposed to be. That's always where it was supposed to go. Fi's just like vibing, just chilling. And so many people mention the Final Fantasy games, and you keep saying 7 is the only one you've played, and now your next choice is Final Fantasy X. I would say that choice also has to do with the fact that it was gifted to me. I don't know if I would have chosen it right now if it hadn't been gifted to me. I don't know if I would have gone out and actually purchased it. But I also have Final Fantasy VI, the pixel art remaster, which I want to stream as well, but it's long. It's a long game. And since 10, it would have been a choice between 6 or 10, and since 10 was gifted to me, and because it was brought up so often in GameSpark, I was like, all right, we'll do 10. We'll save Final Fantasy VI for another time. But yeah, I would say it probably, because there was Owlboy and there was Later Alligator, Final Fantasy X. This, Master Lonk, I have news. I have confirmed that the Isle of the Goddess, which was formerly part of Skyloft, has returned to the surface. I would put it in, well, it depends on how it is. Is it like, you can either put it there or you can put it under stream clips. Either one. Like, obviously, that's what just happened, Fi. We did it! She will wake momentarily. She's gonna wake up! Oh my gosh, let's go get her! I do like the emotional. I like how he emotes better in this game than he does in any of his other games. Although I do love the face he makes in Wind Waker when he's like sneaking around and he makes that kind of like he's looking around from side to side. He's giving like some side eye while he's sneaking around. I really love that a lot. Oh shoot, can we not save? Oh, biscuits. I thought we could save. Oh, maybe we can. It is time. My time has come. Bruce has grown up so much from the beginning. I just feel, oh, we don't get to save. That's it. It's open. Why is it open? Why was the door crooked? Maybe because a giant piece of sky, like islands, just fell. We don't get to save. Dude, you guys, this is the end. It all comes down here, doesn't it? It all comes down to this because she wakes up. Oh my gosh. Well, so I'm going to start my stream tomorrow and like, we're just going to be at the final battle. I mean, it's not the end, but I mean like, oh, you're right. How old are they? Like 14, 15, 16? This is such a pretty song. One of the best Zelda moments ever. When he runs to her and grabs her when she's super faint. Good morning, Lonk. I just got goosebumps. I love this franchise so much. I love it. I just have so many great memories of it. She looks so much younger than him in that white dress. I don't know. She just looks so. He's gonna cry. Zelda's okay. Actually, Zelda's like 100 and something years old or whatever in this, right? Shake him. You did it. Yeah, good job. Whiplash. Pat, 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 pat. He's like, Granny. Gives her a big hug. He's seriously, his character arc is great. He comes so far. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's fine. Zelda's fine. Yeah, see, bad situation. We all know what that means. Ooh, what's the matter with his face? Ah, see, this is our southern enemy. This is all very touching, really, but I'm afraid I have to cut this emotional moment short. It's best for everyone if you forget about your friend. The little goddess is mine now. Yeah, he's struggling. Look at his whole body, like his whole right side. Yeah, right side. I know my left from right. My master may have perished in this age, but in the past, he lives yet. I'm taking the girl back through that gate to help me revive the Demon King. Oh, he's smarty pants, smarty leggings. You've been so adorably dogged in your quest to get in my way, and as much as it has delighted me, I can no longer tolerate you nipping at my heels. He says that every time. Every time. What are you standing there? Well, I guess he's holding on to Zelda. You know, boy, you've really pushed me too far. The moment I sweated and bled for is at hand. I don't even have time to grind my heel into a worm like you. Not now. He means it every time too. And then obviously every time he's like, I don't have time to deal with this, even though he just took time to deal with. Whoa. Personal space, buddy. Oh, we're struggling. Groose, do something! Just launch yourself at him. Stand down. You're in my way. And the sight of your appalling hair makes my gorge rise. Hey, Salty. Emo Elsa sounds pretty PO'd. This is Zelda Skyward Sword. I forgot that's what happened. He goes back in time. But of course he has to monologue because that's what he does. You've done a fine job of spoiling my plans to revive the Demon King in this age, so I see no point in dawdling here. Does he like break it or like shatter it or? But the past, oh, the past. So full of possibilities. I shall resurrect him there with the divine soul of this golden-haired girl. Yes. Yep, he's got a monologue and he has to like tell me his plans. He could have just killed me. Okay, it's save time. Sorry, it's dire, but it is time for me to sign off. Gosh, dang it. So this means that, all right, this means we can do the whole entire boss fight in Fashion Week. So this means, where's my timer? Timer. Where's my timer? Where is it? I don't know where it is. Where's my timer? 3-minute countdown. This means that I need to save a second time because that's just the kind of gamer I am. This means that tomorrow's stream will be finishing this game. This is the final time. Like, this is it. But you have time to prepare. So I need to go get a better shield. I need to go maybe open more of the goddess cubes. I'm not really interested. I do not have a lot of hearts. Oh my gosh. Everyone else does a very poor job of disrupting his monologues. You are right. You are absolutely right. We just let it happen. So there's a lot I could potentially do. I need pieces of heart. There's one at the Lumpy Pumpkin, and I think there are some in Goddess Cubes. I don't remember where the other ones are. I'm not interested in getting every single heart. I feel like I can probably manage with some potions. Where do you get bottles? Like, I do feel like I'm kind of unprepared. I've played this entire game and I only have one bottle. Anyway, so tomorrow we will find some pieces of heart. We will get a new shield and we will probably try. Dad Bods, how are you? If only we had free point redemption without hate. What a world it would be. All the point redemptions will be back tomorrow. My energy levels were relatively low today. But that's what will happen tomorrow. Hopefully we will beat the game tomorrow. I feel like my 2 hours should be enough. I should be able to prepare as long as I have potions. I should be okay. Dadbots is fashionable. Dadbots, there is a YouTube video I have saved on my watch later list. It's how to fix a broken fence post. And every time I haven't watched the video in its entirety yet, but I saved it because our fence needs some repairing. And the reality is we're probably never going to do it ourselves, but the guy in the video reminds me of you every time I see it. I'm gonna have to take a screenshot and put it on the Discord every time. I'm always like, for some reason, this guy reminds me of Dadbots. I don't know why. I mean, he looks similar to you, but anyway. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday and I do not stream on Thursdays. I do need to figure out what we're doing on Fridays. Now that Charlotte finished Level Devil, I will have to find either a 2-player game for us to play. I need to also ask her if she's willing to give up her screen time for Fridays for the next couple weeks, if she wants to play something with me again. I don't know. So I'll talk to Charlotte and kind of see like what happens. I mean, he's like a totally nice looking guy. He just, for some reason, he just reminds me of you. He has a mustache, I think. I don't think you have a mustache right now. Anyway, there's, I checked out that Fred and Bread game, which is like 2 penguins that are roped together, but apparently it's unbelievably infuriating. So I was like, oh, well, maybe there's the game Unravel. There's always Ultimate Chicken Horse, which I need to purchase because it's great fun. And Charlotte and I could play that. I bet Ultimate Chicken Horse is probably more fun with more people though. I don't know, but I don't know. We've got some options. Ice Climber. There are definitely options. So that's what, right. I'll play that with Charlotte. Right.
Hey.
There's going to be an ad. I'm actually going to snooze it because I'm going to do my sign off and then I got to go get dinner started. I am starving. And we have a brand new bag of Doritos. Hot dang. Hot dog. So, but just as always, I really, really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out and supporting my little corner of the internet. And, you know, I just really appreciate you guys a lot. So don't forget how much you matter and how important you are. You really are so important. You're important to me and you're important to the people around you. And I love what everybody brings. What are you? I know he's on his way home. But I just really love every one of you and all of the different unique gifts and talents that you bring to my community and also to the world around you. Every single one of you has unique abilities that this world needs. And I love this community, and I love that it fosters positivity and kindness and lifting people up. And I'm a firm believer that you should surround yourself with people that want to see you become the best person you can be, instead of trying to tear you down and troll your likes or your dislikes or the things that you're passionate about. You guys deserve so much better than that. And then just remember to choose kindness, because you never know what people are going through. Everybody's always struggling with something, be it big or small or whatever. So we can all show a little more compassion toward people. So, oh, there he is right there. I knew it. He was going to walk through the door anytime. But, so yeah, everybody have a good rest of your day or your night or your time zone or wherever you are. Thank you so much for being here. Heroes Shade, thank you so much for the follow. Listen, man, like I am totally down. I'm excited to hear the song. So, I mean, you can either post it in musical, the musical intoxication, or you can post it in general. You can post it in stream clips. I'm not super picky about that. Like there are kind of multiple places it could go, but you guys are great. Don't forget it. We've got a big finale tomorrow. Hopefully I am up for it. And yeah, so I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. Pulling down is easier than lifting up, gravity and whatnot. That's true. And they say that it takes more muscles to frown than it does. But they also say it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile or something like that. Anyway, so everybody be safe. Be excellent. You are all awesome. And I will see all of you. Oh, Ava, that's so cute. Bless her. She is so cute. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored. Heck yes, it is. I'm going to say hi to Ava. But I do have to go because I got to make dinner. So Ava's awesome. And you guys are all awesome. And continue to be awesome. Be excellent, my dudes. And I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. And we will hopefully finish this game if I don't struggle in like a lot. But anyway, thank you guys for being you. And I will see all of you guys tomorrow. See you later. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?
If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.